Hey, Office Ninjas, it's Josh Wang. I'm here for Office WOD. WOD, Office WOD stands for Office Workout of the Day. It's a term coined from the CrossFit space where there's a daily workout of the day. For over the next 6 weeks, we'll be running a mini 30-minute session that includes includes mobility, strength, and kickboxing. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to provide options for those who are newer and for those who are more advanced. Since this is the first week, there will be an increased focus on technique. All right, so let's get going. Enough of me talking. First, start standing up. Well, as you can tell, my photography is very professional. We're gonna start with some marching, all right? Nice and easy. We're gonna start for a minute. When I'm marching, I want to get my arms parallel to the ground. I don't want to just keep my hands in front, okay? And as I'm doing this, there's a slight rotation in my chest. My heel comes straight up to my bum, my knee comes forward. There's a lot of engagement in my hip flexors and my hamstrings. I'm rotating my mid-back, which is often very, very tight in office workers. I also get my shoulder into extension, which means my hands go behind my back. This is great because most of our life is in front of us. Texting, driving, holding kids, computer. Most of your life is here, not here. So really try to get that full range, rotate, and spend some time there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna have our feet a little wider apart, and I'm just gonna turn and twist and reach, okay? So wherever your reach is, you can go all the way down, or you can just go touch your knee or touch a target, okay? So as I come up, I'm gonna inhale. As I come down, I'm gonna exhale. And with each rep, I want to try to get lower and lower. And wherever I touch on my body, I want to pry myself open, okay? Especially if you're tight. All right, back stays straight. Low back is straight. I'm not rounding that back, okay? Nice and straight when I hinge over at my hips. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder circle. Let's get those shoulders warmed up. A lot of this simple movement gets blood moving into our shoulders, absolutely, but also into our fingers, which don't get a lot of movement. So just gonna get moving, get some blood moving, feeling good, okay? I'm drawing a cone with my arms. All right, other direction, other way. There's a lot of reps. I want to get a lot nice and warm with our legs, our arms. All right, 3, 2, and time. I'm just gonna swing our legs front and back. So pick a leg to swing, and you can either have one hand free or both hands free. Okay? I'm gonna swing my leg front and back. 10 times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now let's go across our body now, okay? So you can do it freestanding, or you can hold something in front of you. Okay, I'm just opening up my inner thighs or adductors and stretching my outside hip. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, that's good. Neck, tuck your chin and look up. Neck forward, give me an awkward text neck, and tuck your chin, look up. Pull it in tight, double chin, and shoot it out. Pull it in. Good. Now I'm going to tilt side to side. Okay? I want to make sure I'm not shooting out like this. Nice and tall, and then tilt side to side. Make sure you're not moving your whole back, just your head. All right, left and right. I'm doing about 5 per side. I want to lead the movement with my eyes, look, then turn. 3, and 4, and 5. Good. Okay, wrists. Make a fist. Okay? Your index knuckle is going to draw a big circle inside to outside. Okay? Making a fist to ensure I get a nice stretch through my forearms. Trying to draw the biggest circle I can with that big knuckle. 5, 6, 7, big circle, 8, 9, and 10. Now pinky knuckle's gonna go inwards now. So I'm not just doing this, okay? I'm actively pulling. So I'm using a lot of muscles to create this movement too. And it's just in the wrist, not my entire arms, all right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Hold your fingers, clasp them together. Nice little stretch. Nice little stretch. All right. Nice little circles. And the other way. There's a lot more we can do with our wrists and hands. But I'm gonna do one more and then call it there, okay? Here, we're just gonna put our fingers together. Let's add a bit of inward pressure. And now, squeeze out, pull away. Engage these guys. Okay, it's the opposite of all this texting or typing. Cool? All right. Our toes. Okay, I'm black feet on a black mat, but I think you'll figure it out. Okay, cool. My big toe's here. Lift my big toe down. All my other toes up. Big toe up, other toes down. Big toe down, all the other toes up. Okay, back and forth, big toe, other toes. Back and forth. We want to start getting our feet engaged because all they do is sit down at the bottom and do nothing. And just pool and collect blood. Cool, we got about 2 more minutes left of our mobility session. Good. Now I'm gonna do some ankle raises, okay? So I'm gonna come onto my toes and then come up onto my heels. My hands can hold something if needed or not. When I come back, I'm engaging my shins. Okay, there's a muscle here called the tibialis on the front of our leg that we're trying to engage. In our back, it's our calves and our soleus. Basically, trying to get the front and back. I want to get your ankles nice and warm because they do nothing. And ankles, wrists, shoulders, hips are usually weak links in many people and also the point of injury. All right. Hopefully you're warm. I know I am. That's roughly 10 minutes. Alrighty. We got 4 foundational movements for our strength piece. We'll start with squats, then some kind of deadlift, some kind of push, some kind of pull. Alright? So I'm going to introduce the movements. For those who know what they're doing, feel free to go faster or harder. Okay? First thing is a squat. For squats, I like teaching it where your hips are going below your knees, hips back and down, okay? However, I know not everyone has that. Maybe you don't have that mobility yet. So for today, we're gonna do a box squat. You're gonna sit onto a chair or a surface, and you're gonna stand up, okay? Here we go. I'm sitting on this box. My knees are over my heels. I don't wanna stand up like this or like that. I want my knees on top of my heels. I want to be slightly wider apart. The wider stance gives my outside bum some work. And I push through my heels and I stand, squeeze my bum and squeezing my quads at the top. Hips back and stand, okay? We're just gonna do this movement for 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1 minute, we're just practicing skill. There's not a lot of high intensity interval training today. A lot of it's just a lot of reps, a lot of skill. Now, if you feel up for it and you really want to challenge yourself, add a jump. Okay? Feel free to add a jump. You don't need the box. But this skill, especially if you work in an office and you can walk and stand, is vitally important, getting up and down from your chair. Over time, you'll know that we'll try to get up and down from the floor, and that will be increasingly more important. Good. 20 seconds. Good. Keep moving. That's it. Hips back. Tall chest, tall back. Don't round the back. When you come down, nice back. Back stays nice and straight. I don't round. Nice and straight. 3, 2, and time. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is a deadlift. So all we're doing here is we're picking up something from the floor as if we're doing that. Sometimes you can squat and pick it up using your legs. Other times you can use more hamstrings and back. And so to do that movement, we're gonna keep our knees soft and I'm gonna shoot my hips back. Instead of hips down for the squat, I'm gonna shoot my hips back. So if you have a dot on my hips, instead of this dot moving down, back and down, okay? Instead of going back and down, it's gonna go straight back, okay? So imagine you like walk into a table at your hip level, right? You kind of fold over that table. I hope that never happens to you, but you get the idea. So for this one, my feet, instead of being wide, are gonna be shoulder width apart, hip width. You know, if you wanna jump a few times, that's where you want it, okay? And I'm gonna sit my hips back, and I'm just gonna touch my knee or the middle of my shin. Feel like hamstrings and glutes engaged. From here, I'm just gonna drive my heels into the ground and stand up. Boom, and up, okay? A more dynamic version of this is just to touch your heels and jump, or do jump squats with the weight. But we're gonna practice this movement for 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, and go. You'll notice as well that I have this box behind me. You don't have to do that, but what you see is that my shins don't move. My knees are soft, so my thighs move back, these guys, but my shins stay vertical, okay? They don't come forward like this. It goes, my hips go straight back, my back stays straight. You don't have to go as far as I'm going. You just gotta do your best. Your feet stay connected to the ground. Good. And I lost track of time. Let's go for 20 more seconds. That's it. Nice little pause at the bottom. Breathe in and then out on the way up. As I inhale, go down and inhale, I'm gonna fill my belly and exhale, stand up. Inhale and stop. Inhale and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Last thing is the push-up and pull. It's really hard to do a pulling movement without weight, okay? But we want to engage those back muscles because we don't use them a lot. So if you have a floor and you can support yourself into a plank, then feel free to put your hand on the floor. If you can't do that, it's quite all right to put your hands on a sturdy surface like a table or a chair or a wall. And what I'm going to do here first, start with holding a plank. My hips are not dropped. My bum is tucked in a little bit. Back is straight, not arched. Okay? Shoulders are not shrugged. Not shrugged like this. They're pressed away from my ears. And I'm just going to hold this for a minute, okay? Yeah, if you're already there, let's hold it, okay? Let's hold it for a minute. Before we do push-ups or rows, it's most important to own this top position. Building a base here gives you a lot more options to build the push-up, the row, and so on. All right, let's keep holding. If you need a break, feel free to shake it off and get right back in whenever you're ready. 30 more seconds. Okay, see here, this is easier. I want to get my shoulders right over my wrists if I can. Good, keep your butt squeezed, your quads squeezed. You don't have to squeeze too hard, just lightly squeezing to engage that bum. Good. Abs are pulled in, you're not letting your belly hang. Pretend there's a candle under your belly button. That's it, 3, 2, and time. Okay, so the plank is foundational for any pulling or pressing movement. When we're pulling, we want this trunk to stay strong. When we push, I want to do a push-up with a strong trunk, not a floppy trunk. Okay, now in that same plank position, we're not going to do a push-up. The push-up, my hands are going to be spread apart and connected to my surface. I'm pulling my elbows back at a 45 angle. Doesn't really matter. Just avoid this kind of flaring motion where my shoulders are internally rotated. Okay? So I want to bring, if I had a chair or table, I want to bring my chest, my sternum, okay, where my rib cages meet, right to the corner. Okay? If you're doing a push-up on the floor, you want your chin and hands to form an equilateral triangle at the bottom. So I might start here, but I end up here. Okay? So I might start here, but I end up here. A lot more difficult. Okay? So whatever version you want, we're gonna do a minute of push-ups, okay? Do as many as you can, go as slow or fast as you want. I'm gonna start in 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push up. Nice strong plank position. If you need a break, feel free to hold a break. Now, for those who want more of a challenge, you can go faster, but make sure your chest and chin go all the way down to the ground. Okay? Full range of motion. Keep going. If you need help and you're on the floor, you can also use your knees like so, up, and then finish on your toes. Okay? The knees are great because they help assist with part of the movement. 20 seconds left. Keep going. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. All right, last thing we're gonna do is row. We're not gonna row with any weight. Unless you have a weight, you're welcome to use it. What we're gonna do instead is I'm gonna reach and try to squeeze my back muscles, okay? So I want you to slightly arch your back a little bit, your upper back, okay? And I want you to pull your hand and your elbow to your low rib, okay? And you just pull until you can feel a little squeeze, and you don't have to go like all the way up here, okay? Here's where I feel it right there, and after here, just kind of like, there's nothing else there, okay? So engage a muscle and release. Other side, okay? So, we're gonna do that in the plank position. Lift, Try not to rotate, try to maintain that, try to fight the anti-rotation. And if you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you can certainly use that for sure, okay? So if you have 2 dumbbells, you can hold it in this position on the ground and just pull and pull. Some people call those renegade rows, and you gotta push up and add 2 rows. Keep moving, keep going. We have 30 seconds left. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to engage the back muscles and maintain trunk stability. That's it. Keep moving. We're building strength, resilience, and durability. That's it. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. Those are our 4 foundational movements: squat, hinge, upper body push, pull. We'll be building on those over the next 6 weeks. And now, the fun part. All right. Boom, 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 boom. I believe I'm on my phone. Nope, I'm on my computer. Aha. All right, now's the time for some kickboxing. We got 10 more minutes left, or just under. To start, I like using kickboxing as a fun way to have conditioning. It's just fun, okay? There's a lot more to it and why I include it, but it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of coordination. There's a lot of fun, okay? So start with a fighting stance, 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. I'm angled a little bit so I'm not exposing my entire chest. I'm creating a target, not totally to the side, so I can still throw my punches. So 45, okay? Hands are up, my feet are not like this. There's a bit of space. My hands form binoculars, and I just peek over them, and that's where they are, okay? Elbows stay down. From here, I'm gonna throw a jab and a cross. Okay, so I'm gonna step in with my front foot. I'm gonna throw my front hand jab, back hand cross, and then I pull back, all right? So right now, if my opponent was here, okay, I'm gonna stay here, I'm gonna close the distance, come close, jab cross, and then I step back. I step in with my front leg, jab cross, and step back with my back leg, okay? Step in, 1, 2, step back. With each punch, I wanna do a sharp exhale. Good. Notice my elbows aren't flaring out. They're staying nice and tight, as if I'm in a narrow alleyway, okay? I don't wanna flare out and flare out. No haymakers today. Nice and tight, good. Good, 15 more seconds of practice, and we're gonna switch sides. Good. Both hands are striking the same location, the face. I'm aiming for the chin with my knuckles. 3, 2, and 1. Good, other side. I step in, jab. I pivot on my back leg, cross, then I come back. My hands are always at my chin, or like in fighting stance, protecting me in my guard, or they're striking. I'm not gonna ever kind of let my hands drop. 1, 2, okay? Always here. Step in, jab cross, and back. 2, back. We're gonna practice for 30 more seconds. Try to land the front first punch as your first foot lands. As I step, I'm gonna land that punch as well. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, pivot, good, power punch. Boom, boom. You also notice that I'm also doing a corkscrew with my fists. It's a rotation, like I'm pouring out a pitcher of water. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Back to left foot forward. Leg strikes. Okay, back leg, is going to throw a knee and then a kick. Okay? The knee can just be straight up. I prefer like a piercing knee. Okay? It's a bit more balanced. I lean back and squeeze my bum and drive this knee forward. All right? So knee and then kick. So with the kick, I just lift my knee again and extend my foot forward. Okay? So knee and kick. Notice how my hands are up. Knee and kick. Good. Knee, boom, and kick. And 4, knee, and kick. Bam. And 5. If you drop one hand, that's fine, but keep one hand up. Other side, right foot forward, left leg kicking. Left knee, left kick. Bam. Left knee, boom. Left kick, boom. Left knee, boom. Left kick, boom. Left knee, boom. Left kick. One more. Boom. All right. Let's put it all together. Okay. Left foot forward. Jab, step in, jab, cross. Knee and kick. Good. One more time. Jab, cross. Back leg, knee and kick. Good. You're a pro. Okay, right foot forward, jab, cross, knee, and kick. Good, again. So my right foot's in front, my right hand starts first, jab, cross, left knee, left kick. Okay, easy peasy. Now let's end off with 1 minute on each side and call it a day. After a jab cross, I'm gonna do a burpee and then get right back up and do a knee kick. Looks like this. Jab, cross, hands on the ground, step or kick out. If you can, go all the way to the ground, hop back up, knee, and kick. I know what you're thinking. Some of you are like, burpees are dumb. You're not wrong. If burpees are a bit challenging, put your hand on that elevated surface, step out, step in, knee and kick, okay? Adding burpees, adding this skill of getting up and down from the floor is a great skill for longevity and helps bulletproof you from falls and injuries as you get older. So you don't have to put your hands on the ground. You can start with even the wall. Step out, step in, and over time, lower that hand and build your capacity to get up and down from the floor. It's a very, very helpful skill, especially as we get older. Okay, here we go. 1 minute per side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jab, cross, knee, and kick. Oops, I forgot the burpee. Left foot forward, jab, cross, burpee, step out or jump out, knee, boom, and kick. Good, that's it. Bam. Hands up, knee, and kick. Step back, step in, 1, 2. Knee and kick. Step back, step in, 1, 2, down. Knee and kick. 1, 2. Go at your own pace. You don't have to follow my pace. If it's too slow or too fast, feel free to adjust accordingly. 1, 2. Oh. Bam. Boom. 3, 2. And time. All right, other side, and then we're done. Right foot forward, step in, jab, cross, burpee, knee kick, bam, and kick. Step back, step in, 1, 2, burpee, knee, bam, and kick. Step back, jab, cross, burpee, knee and kick. Burpee. Knee and kick. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, that's it. We're done. I have 30 minutes on the clock for the video, 30 and 15 seconds. Thank you all for joining today. Really appreciate your time and energy, whether you're joining me live or virtually here. If you did do this virtually, or I mean on the video without me, send me a message, send me a message on Teams. Just let me know that you did it. Gives me a big morale boost that others are out there and are enjoying it. It also gives you some accountability if you want a little kick in the butt. If you have any questions as well, feel free to reach out. Happy Thursday or Friday or whenever this video finds you. Have a great day, Office Ninjas. Later.